Hi, I'm Crystal, and I'm here with Texas Two-Step Tuesday, hosted by Susan at I Totally Love It. This is an open, prompted collaboration with a new prompt every 2 weeks. I'm going to link Susan's channel below so that you can look at this information in detail if you would like to participate, or follow the hashtag to see what everyone has created. I couldn't pass it up since I am indeed in Texas, and I wanted to start by showing what prompted the project that I'm going to use as I go through this open collaboration. So New Year, New You, I dragged everything out of the closet in my craft space, and of course it just made a disaster. Everything just piled up in the middle of the room. You can see that I've got way too much stuff in there. So I've been going through and purging the stuff I don't need and finding new homes for stuff and throwing stuff away. And it's led me to re-examine the way that I have some things stored. So I found that I had a bin where I'd collected articles about things to do in my town and in my state. And that was really a bad way to store that information. The paper was too heavy to keep in a bin. I couldn't access the information very well. I couldn't add to it very easily. And I had my bins in a big stack. That was just all bad. So I'm going to go with a binder approach. And I'm using a binder that I got cast off at my office. And I'm going to make a decorative cover and then some decorative separation pages within my binder. So I've got my binder of things to do. I've got my Texas ephemera. And here's the cover page that I made for the first of 2 books. So following the prompt for Boots and Barbed Wire, I've got a bunch of Houston ephemera. This is just junk that I've collected over time that I collaged together. And of course, here in Texas, you do see a lot of barbed wire, but you don't actually say it that way. Anytime someone talks about it, they say bob wire. So there's my bob wire border and my boot, and I used metallic cardstock for everything because that was the further explanation of the prompt, suggesting that you use some metallic elements. Now, I didn't think actual metal would fit into the pocket on the front of my binder, and so that's why I opted for that metallic cardstock. But I do like the way that turned out. I think that's going to make a very handsome cover for my book about the greater Houston area. I also made a word for the spine. And then in future weeks, I'm going to make pages for the different sections of this binder and the binder that's about the larger state. So I would like to reassure you that as I've finished this craft project, that I did not neglect to finish cleaning up the giant pile of craft supplies in my craft space. I've had YouTube on the TV, so I haven't been able to comment very much, but I've been leaving my likes, and I did get the room clean. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you for the next prompt.